Child of God, listen now. This is not a coincidence. Heaven is interrupting your moment. Archangel Michael speaks with urgency. God himself is declaring a warning for your soul. The house you are staying in is not safe. Something hidden inside will shock you. Do not dismiss this word. Do not scroll away. For the next 5 minutes, your life and your safety will be addressed by heaven. The house you are staying in is not safe inside. My dear child, if you believe in angels, start this video and watch it completely. Angel says, "My child, listen carefully. The time is now. This is not an ordinary message, and you must not take it lightly. The house you are staying in is not what you think it is. The place where you rest, where you close your eyes, where you feel secure, something is hidden there. Something has been present, unnoticed, undetected. But I have been watching. It has been waiting. It has been working in secret. But now I am revealing it to you. Now I am bringing the hidden to the surface. Now I am exposing what has been concealed. You have been feeling uneasy. You sensed something was not right, but you brushed it off. You have ignored the signs, convinced yourself that it was just your imagination. But my child, it was not your imagination. Those moments when you felt eyes upon you, when you felt a strange presence, when you heard things that had no explanation, those were not coincidences. Those were warnings. Those were signals that something deeper was happening inside your house. Something has been placed. It was not meant for your good. It was not placed there with pure intentions. It was set in position with purpose, with planning, with a motive that was not meant to bring you peace. Someone has walked into your space, into the very rooms where you breathe, into the corners where you find solitude, and they have left something behind. And my child, you must understand, this is not just physical. This is not just about what the eyes can see. There is something deeper, something beyond the surface. There is an influence lingering in the air, an unseen presence woven into the very walls of the place you call home. And this influence has been working, shifting, manipulating, pushing and pulling in ways you did not fully realize. I have been watching. I have been protecting you even when you did not know you needed protection. I have sent my angels to surround you, to stand guard, to block the effects of what has been placed within your space. But my child, I cannot allow you to remain unaware. I cannot let you walk in blindness any longer. The moment has come for your eyes to be opened. You must understand who has entered your home. You must understand who has stepped over the threshold. Not everyone who walks through your door carries good intentions. Not everyone who smiles in your presence means well. Not everyone who pretends to care truly cares. There is someone who has come into your space, who has sat in your presence, who has studied you, observed you, and made decisions about you without your knowledge. This is why the atmosphere has felt heavy. This is why there have been moments of restlessness, of discomfort, of unexplained thoughts flooding your mind. My child, you are not imagining things. The feeling of being unsettled was not just random. It was a signal, a spiritual alert, a message trying to reach you before it was too late. There is a history behind this. This is not just about something recent. This has been forming, building, preparing for some time. It has been set into motion without your awareness, and yet my hand has been upon you, preventing what was meant to unfold. You have been kept. You have been preserved. You have been shielded. But my child, you must not ignore this message, because if you stay unaware, if you do not take action, if you remain silent, then what was planned will begin to manifest. I am exposing something now. Someone connected to you has played a role in this. someone with access, someone with knowledge of your ways, someone who has been close enough to move freely in your presence without suspicion. And my child, when I reveal their name, when I make it clear to you who this is, you must not doubt. You must not question. You must not second guess what I am showing you. There is a reason why things have felt off. There is a reason why you have experienced delays, disruptions, moments of confusion. There is a reason why your mind has been clouded, why your energy has been drained, why your peace has been shaken. What has been inside your home has not been in alignment with my plans for you. It has been working against you, even in silence, even in stillness, my child. I need you to move. I need you to take action. I need you to listen to my voice and obey my instructions without hesitation. Because the time is short, the moment is urgent. There is no more space for waiting, no more room for delay. I have placed within you a sensitivity, an awareness, a knowing that is deeper than what the eyes can see. Trust that feeling. Trust the sense within your spirit that is telling you something is not right. Trust that I am the one speaking to you now. Opening your eyes, giving you the wisdom to act before it is too late. The one who has done this will soon be revealed. They thought they could remain hidden. They thought their actions would never come to light. They thought their influence over your space would remain unnoticed. But they underestimated my power. They underestimated my presence in your life. They underestimated the covering I have placed over you. And now their time is up. In the coming moments, you will begin to see signs. You will begin to notice things that were always there, but never stood out to you before. Pay attention. Watch carefully. Listen closely. The signs will not be loud, but they will be clear. And once you see them, you will know. Do not hesitate. Do not brush it aside. Do not convince yourself that it is nothing, because my child, it is something. It has always been something, and the time to address it is now. I have already given you everything you need to handle this. I have already strengthened you for this moment. You are not weak. You are not alone. You are not powerless. My hand is upon you. My voice is guiding you. My spirit is within you, and you will overcome. There will be resistance. There will be moments of disbelief. There will be attempts to convince you that you are wrong. But my child, do not let deception take root in your heart. Stand firm in what I am showing you. Stand firm in the truth that is being revealed. This is not the end. This is not meant to destroy you. This is meant to free you. This is meant to protect you. This is meant to elevate you beyond where you have been. Because once this is removed, once this presence is taken away, once this influence is broken, there will be a shift, a lifting, a renewal. You have been carrying something unknowingly. You have been affected by what has been hidden. But my child, after this, you will be lighter. You will be clearer. You will be stronger. And the doors that have been stuck will finally open. Trust me. Trust my words. Trust what I am placing in your spirit. Do not dismiss this message. Do not delay in acting. The time is now. The moment is here. The exposure has begun, and nothing will ever be the same again. My beloved child, you have walked through life believing in the goodness of those around you, believing in the safety of the places you call home, believing that where you rest is where peace resides. But today, I come to you with a revelation, not to bring fear, but to open your eyes to the truths that have been hidden. The place you reside in, the house where you sleep, the rooms where you find comfort. They have been compromised, not by visible intruders, but by unseen forces that have slipped past your defenses. This message comes to you not to instill panic, but to awaken your spirit to the reality that surrounds you. The walls that you thought protected you have been breached. The sanctuary you believed was impenetrable has been infiltrated. But do not let your heart be troubled, for this revelation is the first step towards your liberation. With knowledge comes power, and with awareness comes the ability to reclaim what was taken from you without your consent. As you listen to these words, feel the stirring in your soul. That unease you've been experiencing, those moments of inexplicable dread, they were not without cause. They were the whispers of truth, trying to break through the veil of deception. Now, as the veil is lifted, you must stand ready to confront what has been hidden, ready to challenge what has been accepted, ready to purge what does not belong. Your home, your haven, will be restored. But first, you must be willing to see, to acknowledge, and to act. The journey ahead may seem daunting, but remember, you do not walk alone. The same force that reveals these truths to you now will guide you through the process of cleansing and renewal. Trust in this guidance. Lean into this strength and watch as the shadows that once loomed over you dissipate in the light of truth. The time for passive acceptance has passed. Now is the time for active engagement with your surroundings. Observe keenly, listen intently, and trust your instincts implicitly. For in these coming days, the signs will manifest, the truth will emerge, and you will be called to stand in your power. Embrace this calling, for it is the path to your true peace, your authentic safety, and your destined prosperity. Remember, my child, this revelation is not the end, but a new beginning. A beginning where you are no longer a victim of unseen circumstances, but a victor over hidden adversities. The house you're staying in may not be safe now, but through your awareness and action, it will become the fortress it was always meant to be. Stand firm, stay vigilant, and prepare for the transformation that awaits. For what lies ahead will not just change your home, but will reshape your entire world. God says, I expose what man cannot see. I uncover what has been cloaked in shadows. The very place you rest your head, the walls that surround you, are carrying a secret that I must reveal. Archangel Michael declares, Beloved, this word is for you. Stay attentive. The enemy has tried to disguise danger within your dwelling, but heaven has sent me to expose it. Type this number in the comments as your act of faith. 442424. This is your angelic seal of divine protection. Write it boldly below, and you align yourself with heaven's shield. Now hear this. The danger is not always in what you see. It is in what you cannot see. Behind closed doors, beneath the floorboards, within the atmosphere, something unclean has tried to nest. God says, I am sending my word as fire to burn it out. Stay with me until the end. There is a deeper revelation you must hear, a shocking truth that will make everything clear. But first, heaven says, guard your spirit, guard your atmosphere, guard your home. Child, your tears have watered the ground. You have prayed, Lord, keep me safe. This is heaven's answer. The place you rest has been infiltrated, but fear not. God is already moving. Archangel Michael speaks. I stand at the threshold of your house. I guard the doorpost with flaming fire. No weapon formed against you will prosper, but you must take heed to this instruction. Beloved soul, type I receive divine protection in the comments right now. Every word you release in faith breaks a chain in the unseen. God says, there are objects in your house that are not from me. There are whispers that dwell in corners where my name has not been lifted. But I am coming to cleanse. I am coming to sanctify. I am coming to restore your peace. Yes, child, that strange heaviness you felt in the middle of the night, that sudden chill, that dream that left you trembling, it was not imagination, it was confirmation. Heaven was alerting your spirit. But listen, This is not to frighten you. This is to free you. God never reveals without the intention to heal. What is hidden must be revealed, so what is revealed can be destroyed. Archangel Michael declares, "You are not alone in this house. Legions of angels have already entered. Every shadow is trembling. Every unclean spirit is being forced out. Every curse that tried to attach to your dwelling is breaking now." If you believe this, like this video. It is not just a click, it is your prophetic agreement with heaven's word. And subscribe right now so you never miss the warnings, the guidance, and the breakthroughs that are sent to you in time. Child of God, you are marked by heaven. Even your house is a testimony. The enemy targeted it because he could not reach you directly. But God says, "I will not allow my beloved to sleep in fear. I will expose, I will cleanse, I will cover." Have you noticed unusual arguments rising inside your walls? Have you felt strange fatigue, as if something was pressing against your chest at night? These are not random. They are signs that the atmosphere has been contested. But Archangel Michael declares, "The blood of the Lamb covers your doorpost. The enemy must pass over. No curse can dwell where the Spirit of God is enthroned." Beloved, type this now in the comments. My house is covered by heaven. Every time you type it, you are writing it in the Spirit. Every time you declare it, the darkness loses ground. Listen carefully. God says, there is something in your house that must be removed. An item, a memory, a possession tied to pain. It holds a residue of sorrow, and it has opened a small crack. But when you remove it, peace will return. This is the shocking part. For some of you, it is not the house itself. It is the energy of grief that lingered inside its walls. A past owner carried pain, a past family carried conflict, and it left a mark. But God says, I am rewriting the atmosphere. I am anointing these walls with my presence. You shall rest in peace again. Archangel Michael speaks. Anoint your doorway. Speak God's word over your rooms. Invite his spirit to reign. What was unclean must bow. What was heavy must lift. What was dark must scatter. Beloved soul, this is why heaven sent you here today. This video is not entertainment. It is your divine warning, your divine preparation, your divine shield. Like this video now as a prophetic act of agreement. Share it with someone you love, for the same danger that tried to visit your house may try theirs. But when they hear, they too will be delivered. Child, there is more. Stay until the end. The deeper revelation is about to be unveiled. God says, the enemy cannot hide from my light. Even now, my spirit is moving through your house. Even now, angels are sweeping through every corner. Even now, peace is being restored. Yes, you will feel it. You will notice the shift. You will sleep differently. You will breathe easier. Because where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is liberty. Archangel Michael declares, this house will no longer be a battlefield. It will be a sanctuary. It will be a place of rest, of laughter, of blessing. Type this final declaration in the comments. This house belongs to God. Say it boldly, and heaven will mark your dwelling. Beloved soul, heaven says, do not fear. What was hidden has been revealed. What was revealed has been broken, and what has been broken will never return. Now hear the closing revelation, the deeper truth heaven promised to expose. The danger in your house was never greater than the God in your house. The shock is this. While the enemy thought he could enter unseen, heaven had already stationed warriors. Your house was never truly unguarded. Even in your sleep, angels were awake. Even in your silence, God was speaking. Even in your weakness, his strength was covering you. Child, you are safe. Your house is safe. Your future is safe if you believe this. Comment now, 4444. Comment, this house belongs to God, and declare your agreement. Like this video, subscribe so you never miss heaven's urgent word. And if your heart is moved, support this channel through super thanks. Every seed you release keeps these divine messages flowing to you and to others who desperately need them. Beloved, take this with you tonight. You are not alone. You are not unprotected. The house you dwell in may have carried shadows, but from this day forward, it carries light. Heaven has spoken. Heaven has cleansed. Heaven has secured your dwelling, and Archangel Michael declares, "The fire of God rests in your house." Every enemy has fled. Every blessing is now free to enter. Your house will be called a house of peace, a house of healing, a house of miracles. Say it one last time in faith. This house belongs to God, for heaven has sealed it, and no darkness can ever enter again. Beloved soul, heaven is not finished speaking. This message has layers, and you must hear each one. Do not walk away yet. Your safety and your blessing depend on this word. God says, "My child, when I warn you, it is because I am also preparing you. What I reveal, I redeem. What I uncover, I cleanse. You will not remain in fear, but you must respond in faith." Archangel Michael declares, "Faith is not passive. Faith is action." When you type your declaration, you are activating what heaven has already spoken. So type it now. My home is under heaven's protection. Say it with boldness. Write it as a testimony. Every letter you type is like oil on your doorway. Listen carefully. Many of you have been feeling a shift in your house, sudden noises, unexplained tension, a heavy silence that feels unnatural. This is not ordinary. This is spiritual. But God says, your awareness is proof that your spirit is awake. You are not blind. You are not defenseless. You are being guided. Beloved, type "I am awake in the spirit" in the comments right now. This is how you declare to heaven and to hell alike that you are no longer passive. You are alert. You are standing with God. Archangel Michael speaks again. The house is not cursed forever. The enemy has only attempted to plant seeds. But hear me, what is planted can be uprooted. What is built by darkness can be torn down by light. You are not at the mercy of shadows. Shadows are at the mercy of light. This is your instruction. Speak blessing over every room. Say aloud, "This room is covered by the presence of God." Say it until the air shifts. Say it until your heart rests. Say it until peace becomes your atmosphere. Beloved child, do not be silent. Your voice is a weapon. Your prayers are fire. Your declarations are walls of protection. Every time you type, every time you comment, every time you speak, you are building a fortress around your house. God says, there are houses that hold secrets, walls that have absorbed sorrow, spaces where tears have been shed, anger has been spoken, and fear has lingered. But I am the God who transforms houses into homes of peace. I am the God who turns sorrow into joy. I am the God who fills emptiness with my spirit. Type now, God is turning my house into a home of peace. This is your agreement with his promise. Beloved, hear this. The enemy thought he could unsettle you with fear, but fear is not your inheritance. Peace is, rest is. Divine covering is, Archangel Michael declares. The angels of God are already surrounding your dwelling. They stand guard at the front and the back. They circle your house even while you sleep. You are not left exposed. You are not left vulnerable, but you must partner with this word. Do not keep silent. Do not dismiss this message as coincidence. You are here because heaven wanted you to hear it, so type it again. This is not coincidence. This is my confirmation. Beloved, your comment is not just a word. It is a prophetic echo. Others who read it will feel strength. Others who see it will realize they are not alone. Your faith multiplies when you release it. God says, your walls will carry laughter again. Your rooms will be filled with praise. What was once heavy will become light. What was once dark will shine bright. For I am the Lord your God, and I dwell where my people invite me. Beloved, hear this final key. The greatest danger was not the shadow in your house. It was the silence of your faith. But now your faith is awake. Now your voice is alive. Now your spirit is aligned. Archangel Michael declares, no spirit of fear can remain. No residue of grief can linger. No hidden danger can survive the presence of God. This house is sealed. This house is protected. This house belongs to heaven. Say it boldly in the comments one last time. This house belongs to heaven. Let the whole world see it. Let the enemy see it. Let heaven seal it. And now, child, rest easy. Tonight you will sleep without fear. Tonight angels will encamp around you. Tonight the fire of God will burn in your dwelling, and every whisper of darkness will be silenced forever. Beloved soul, heaven is not yet finished speaking to you. Do you feel that pull inside your chest? That stirring that says, "This word is for me." That is not imagination. That is the Spirit of God confirming what your heart already knew. God says, "Your dwelling is not just bricks and wood. It is a vessel for my presence." But when my name is absent, the enemy attempts to creep in. He looks for an unguarded corner, a neglected space, a moment of silence. But tonight, I am filling every corner with my voice. I am filling every silence with my spirit. Archangel Michael declares, "Beloved child, do not be afraid of what was hidden. The shock of discovery is not the end. It is the beginning of cleansing. What was once concealed is now being exposed, and what is exposed will be removed by heaven's hand." Now type this in the comments. The hidden is exposed, and heaven has won. Say it so your spirit aligns. Say it so the enemy knows you are no longer blind. Say it so angels can mark your faith. Child, listen carefully. Have you noticed patterns in your house? Things breaking without reason? Peace leaving too quickly? Relationships becoming tense for no clear cause? These are not random accidents. These are the fingerprints of spiritual resistance. But God says, "I am placing my hand upon your house now." Every chain that tied itself to your walls is being cut. Every dark imprint is being erased. You will no longer live under shadows. You will live under my light. Beloved type, my house is filled with God's light. Type it with faith. Each time you write it, you are declaring a shift in your atmosphere. Archangel Michael speaks again. Your windows will no longer be gates of fear. Your doors will no longer be unguarded entries. The oil of heaven is being poured out. The walls of your house are being anointed now. No thief, no shadow, no curse shall enter again. Yes, child, the enemy wanted your home to be a place of unrest, but heaven says, your home will be a place of rest. The enemy wanted to plant confusion, but God says your home will overflow with clarity. The enemy wanted to sow fear, but Archangel Michael declares, your home will echo with laughter. Comment this now. My home will echo with heaven's laughter. Say it out loud as you type it. Declare it into your atmosphere. The walls will carry your faith. The roof will shield your hope. The floors will remember your steps of prayer. Beloved, do not underestimate this moment. This is more than a video. This is a divine visitation. God is speaking directly to you because He loves you too much to let you remain unprotected. God says, your home will not become a trap. Your rest will not be stolen. Your nights will not be tormented. I am the God who neither slumbers nor sleeps, and I watch over your dwelling continually. Type this in the comments. God watches over my home day and night. This is your covenant phrase. This is your spiritual banner. Declare it now and heaven will seal it. Archangel Michael adds, the shadows know when they are being evicted, and even now they are trembling. Even now they are retreating. Even now the house is being filled with glory. Child, you will soon notice it. A lightness when you walk in, a peace when you sit down, a rest when you close your eyes. This will be your sign that the word has taken root. But hear this. Do not keep this message to yourself. There is someone connected to you who is living under the same weight. Someone you love is unknowingly sleeping in a house not safe for their spirit. Share this word with them. When they hear, they will be protected too. When they believe, their home will also be cleansed. Beloved, this is not a time to be silent. This is a time to flood heaven with faith. Every like, every share, every comment is not just engagement. It is agreement. It is unity with heaven's declaration. So write it one more time. This house belongs to God. Say it boldly and do not hold back. For the more you declare it, the stronger the fire burns in your home. God says, what you feared is already defeated. What you worried about has already fallen. The enemy never had the final word. I had the first word, and I have the last word. Archangel Michael seals it. This word is not just information. It is transformation. Your home is safe. Your spirit is safe. Your future is safe. You are under heaven's covering forever. Beloved soul, listen closely. The storm has passed, but the revelation continues. God is not only removing what is unsafe, He is establishing something new within your walls. God says, my child, I never leave an empty space. When I remove darkness, I fill it with my light. When I chase away fear, I crown the atmosphere with peace. Your home will not remain neutral, it will overflow with my blessing. Archangel Michael declares, "The danger that once tried to live in your house is gone." But heaven is not satisfied with simply protecting you. Heaven desires to prosper you. Heaven desires to decorate your home with joy, to cover your walls with laughter, to anoint your table with abundance. Type this in the comments now. My home is an altar of blessing. Yes, declare it. Your comment is not empty. It is a seed that heaven waters. Beloved, do you remember the sleepless nights? The nights when the air felt heavy, when your mind could not rest, when even silence felt loud? God says, those nights are over. From this day forward, your sleep will be sweet, your rest will be sacred. You will lie down and rise up in peace. Comment this boldly. My nights are filled with God's peace. Archangel Michael speaks again. You will hear new sounds in your house, not the whispers of fear, but the sound of prayers rising, not the echo of shadows, but the echo of worship, the sound of children's laughter, the sound of music, the sound of heaven's joy will fill your space. Type this now. My house will echo with joy. Declare it into existence. Beloved, God is turning your story. What was once a place of survival is becoming a place of revival. What was once a shelter of fear is becoming a sanctuary of faith. God says, do not think this house is ordinary. It is chosen. It is marked. It is a lighthouse. Others will enter and feel my presence. Guests will walk through your door and sense a peace they cannot explain. They will say, there is something different here. And you will know it is my spirit dwelling among you. Type it now. My home is a lighthouse for God's glory. Each time you declare it, you strengthen it. Archangel Michael adds, even your neighbors will notice the change. They will see light where they once felt heaviness. They will see protection where there was once vulnerability. Your testimony will spread, and others will seek the same covering. Beloved soul, this is the shocking truth. The very house the enemy tried to make unsafe is the very house God will use as a testimony. The place where you once cried in fear will now be the place where you laugh in victory. The place where you once felt anxious will now be the place where you feel free. Comment this now. What was once a place of fear is now a place of victory. Child, heaven sees every detail. That corner of your room you avoided, that sound in the night that unsettled you, that uneasy dream you could not explain, all of it is known, and all of it is under God's command now. God says, I will make you fearless in your own home. I will make you confident in your resting place. I will make you bold when you walk through your door. You will not shrink back anymore. You will stand tall, knowing heaven dwells with you. Type this. Fear has no room in my house. Beloved, the blessing is not just for your house. It is for your family, your children, your future spouse, even generations not yet born. Every person who touches your dwelling will taste the overflow of God's goodness. Archangel Michael declares, your house is not just your shelter, it is your inheritance. And inheritance is not fragile. Inheritance is sealed by heaven. You are not just surviving in this house. You are thriving. You are multiplying. You are expanding. Comment now. This house carries my inheritance. Child of God, feel this shift. It began as a warning, but heaven has turned it into a decree of blessing. It began with shadows, but now it ends in light. It began with fear, but it finishes with victory. God says, I am not just keeping you safe, I am making you strong. I am not just protecting your home, I am filling it with treasures unseen. You will testify of this day. You will say, that was the moment everything shifted. Archangel Michael seals it with fire. This word has entered your house. This blessing has entered your walls. This protection has surrounded your doors. And this joy will remain forever. Type this one final phrase in the comments. This word has shifted my house forever. Say it now and watch how heaven confirms it in the days to come. Beloved soul, your story is rewritten. Your house is safe, your spirit is free, your atmosphere is holy, and your future is unstoppable.